This week, DC Comics took to the stage in Portland at the Comics Pro event to announce Rebirth, their new relaunch of all their titles from issue 1, going bi-weekly for loads of them, getting rid of some books, bringing in new ones, and Jeff Johns explained the thinking behind it, with this video shown to retailers and shown to everybody else on YouTube.
And we've been working for months and months and months with all the creative teams in editorial and Dan and Jim, and I'm sitting there with every single team and really zeroing in on Aquaman or Birds of Prey or Justice Society of America and saying, like, let's look at this and find out what we love about it. What did we love about it? What do we love about it? And really take all of that and build a better book, build a better universe. The whole point of Rebirth for all of us is to get back to the essence of the characters.
The only problem is that a lot of this wasn't just news to the retailers and the readers, but it was news to the creators as well. People who've been pitching for the Rebirth without actually knowing what it was all meant to be about. They didn't know any of this kind of legacy, the best of the old, the best of the new, put it together, relaunch, definitely not a reboot. That's what you said, wasn't it, Jeff? The reaction from retailers to DC at the show wasn't so much about Rebirth, but everything else the company had been doing over the last few months, as market share has been falling and books have been getting later, and a lot of retailers just aren't that happy with the product they're being asked to sell. DC were there doing their presentation for 4 hours, so they had an awful lot of questions to ask. Marvel, they were there for 25 minutes, no question and answer, did their presentation and skedaddled. Dennis Barger, comic book retailer of Quick Stop and Wonderworld Comics, he's actually issued a series of demands that DC Comics has to acquiesce to, like delaying digital publication or making all the books returnable, that kind of thing. But Dennis, rule 1, you don't negotiate with terrorists.
I'll end this with saying the DC Universe Rebirth special, the very first couple lines in it sum up what this is to me. So there's a picture of the world, and the narrator, mysterious narrator, says, I love this world, but there's something missing.
And it's a really hard balancing act when you've got to attract a whole new load of new readers without putting off all the old readers, and getting all the really old readers back again who just were put off the last time you did this, when you're dealing with Marvel with their Star Wars and market share dominance, and an Image who's stealing away all your creators, and all the books you've got, they don't actually quite work together, so you have to come up with this Rebirth thing to try and join them all together. I mean, it's a tricky situation. I just hope, no one's going to make monkeys out of everyone.